concern in there about having this bill basically go through the committee so fast this week.
Yeah, as parliamentarians, I think a lot of Canadians want to know why this has moved so quick. We didn't have a chance, our party, to bring some witnesses forward. We had a small window. We had Dr. Champion, who was very good here this morning, talking about the history of the national anthem. And I think as a committee, we have been very good in heritage. Let me state this. We've got along up until this week, when we didn't have a chance, time-wise, to bring some maybe dissenting views on the national anthem, and that was an issue. I mean, this should not be railroaded through. Canada Day is coming up July 1st, and I think all Canadians would like to know their national anthem.
So what else were you hoping to hear by having extra committee meetings, extra consultation?
Well, it gives us time, right. Stanley Weir, of course, we would have had 3 or 4 other witnesses. We tried to get them in short notice. There was some issues with health back home, and so we just needed one more day to get our witnesses forward and bring it forward for next week. We understand where the vote is going. That's not the issue here in Parliament. It's top-down instead of consulting with Canadians, and I think we need to do a better job consulting. We've heard from the Liberals day in and day out they're consulting. Well, why didn't you consult on this? There's a number of Canadians, probably millions of Canadians out there, that haven't even heard that we're changing our national anthem.
Jason Fiquet with the Ottawa Citizen, actually a long-time Saskatoon resident, so
good.
It's still a bit awkward seeing you on this side, but nevertheless, I was listening and I was trying to get one of the procedural things with Hunter Tutu. So the issue being raised is that because he became an independent member on Tuesday, he wasn't given the proper 48 hours notice to be able to call witnesses.
That's right. He may want to have a view on that.
Okay.
And as an independent member of Parliament now, you have 48 hours. He didn't have that.
That's 48 hours to raise to the clerk. Here's who I'd like to call.
That's right.
Okay.
From 1:16 yesterday afternoon. So 48 hours he didn't get the chance.
Okay.
Probably 24 hours.
Yeah.
Well, that's not 48. That's procedure. And as you heard me talk about parliamentarians, this House is all about procedure. And if we're breaking it here in heritage, where else are we going to be breaking it? And then where's our ethics as parliamentarians?
And if I understand from what the clerk was saying while watching it, he was suggesting, well, that the spirit was there to try and give as much notice as possible, but we just didn't. Like that was sort of the
follow
rationale.
process. Follow process, right? I mean, he became an independent member of Parliament. He may want someone to come and give his or her views on the national anthem. He has, we found out in this committee, he will have no opportunity to represent his area.
And just lastly, what you're looking for is just one more day. Don't do it today. Give us one more day. On Tuesday would have been the next meeting.
Yes.
Tuesday to call your witnesses, and that's all you were asking for, basically.
That's all we were asking for. Give us time to get our people in line. I mean, we touched out the 3 or 4 other groups that wanted to speak on this, but because of the case of Mr. Weir, his wife is in the hospital and he can't come here. He couldn't even, couldn't even bring him in. So why not wait and bring him in next week? What's the hurry in this bill? I mean, every other bill we've consulted with Canadians except this one. And this is one of our most important democratic rights, our national anthem.